This happens in the spirit world anytime you sleep with somebody else, anytime you sleep with someone. Just continue watching this video, it will help you greatly. You're welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, you're so welcome. My name is Pamela. So I share spiritual tips, messages like this, and if you love it, go on and subscribe. Also share this video, turn on the bell so that whenever I upload videos, you get notified and come and watch. Sexual immorality is one of the things used by the kingdom of darkness to dominate the kingdom of men. There are many things that makes one to keep on falling without rising. There are many things that makes you to keep on falling. Like, you may not be aware of it. You see that act you're always doing without knowing that it's evil. You don't know the dangers. You don't know the spiritual dangers. Remember that spiritual always control physical. Always have that in mind. Are you doing things with someone? After doing it, you feel that it's just ordinary. Or not only one person, you have so many people. Just know that your life is in danger. Your soul is in danger. Your spirit is in danger. Anything not ordained by God Almighty is a dangerous act. If you keep on doing this particular act, if you keep on practicing this act, which is not ordained by God, you see yourself going down. There are so many sexual activities, not only meeting someone sexually. There is masturbation. There is watching pornography. And also doing things sexually with someone. Anything that will make the kingdom of darkness to start rising up against you, you have to stop it as soon as possible. So anytime you do this act, like with someone, you don't know if that person is possessed. You don't know the cause following that person. I've shared something like this. I just remember now on this channel. So if you are new here, just go through my videos. In case you are not a new person on this channel and you have forgotten, go through my videos. If you see a related topic, yes, I've shared something like this in the past. Anytime you have something with a strange man or a strange woman, you automatically inherit that cause or that problem following that person around. There are many things this act can bring. It can bring a blessing. It can also bring a curse. But the blessing is mainly from people that someone you are married to. If you are not married with the person, is not registered by God, is not ordained by God, because so many dangers will arise. That is why it's very important to settle down with someone ordained by God, like someone God has joined both of you together, so that when blessings start coming, it will be non-stop. When problems start coming, you will know where the problem is coming from. When one falls into sexual sin, you have automatically surrendered your soul to Satan. Automatically. God's power, God's spirit will not be around you. Also, sleeping with someone outside marriage can bring serious dangers. It can bring downfall. You see yourself doing things and it's not working. You'll be blaming another person, not knowing that you are the one bringing it to yourself. It can bring a serious downfall. So if you have a partner that is doing such, pray for that person, because you can inherit that problem. Anytime you and your partner meet, your partner that is cheating, you will inherit it from that person. It can remove God's blessing from that family. It can remove God's protection. It can remove peace from that family. And you know what it means? Suffer. Illnesses, sicknesses, diseases, so many afflictions, even upon your children. It's just like somebody having HIV or AIDS in the bloodstream. It will continue like transmitting from one person to another as long as you have that contact with people. That is how sex is spiritually. So that is why you should always have a marriage blessing. If you are not married to this partner and both of you started having children, it's very important to seek for marriage blessing. So whenever you have something with someone, it causes depression. It brings sickness. It brings rising and falling. You see yourself falling and falling without rising. So this act says is highly spiritual. It's very important to practice with someone that God has blessed both of you with. Even when you are doing fasting in your marriage, it's still very important to abstain from it. If you have watched my previous video, you will see where I said when you are doing fasting or doing spiritual work, you should stop or stay away from it. So do not bring the wrath of God upon yourself by this act. If you are a man, you are having it with a lady out there, you will automatically inherit the problem the person have. You will see your soul divided. You will sleep, your dream will be upside down. You will be in several places in dream. Your soul will be troubled. You have your own generational curses, generational sin that you are praying for God to remove, and you are not inheriting another person's own. Do you know what it means? And there are some people that is not only one person they keep outside, they have so many. That means your soul is in danger. Your spirit, in fact, will just leave you. And when one spirit leaves the person, do you know what that means? The person is half dead. You just be wandering around. The Spirit of God will just depart. Tete. It can cause so many afflictions. Do you know if the other person you are doing it with have a cause from that family, generational problem, that they will not live long, or that things will not work, poverty? There are so many things in every family. Then you having it with that person, you will inherit it. This is not only for married people that are doing it outside. This is also for singles. So if you are dating, you are in a committed relationship, make sure you do as soon as possible to get this blessing from God Almighty, to come together and become one. Do not do it for a longer time. You will see some people, when they live together, they are not married, they will do it for a very long time. They will not want to get married. You will see things becoming hard because they have immersed themselves into that art for a very long time. The Spirit of God is not there. Things will not be working. It can bring so many dangers like unknown cause. You'll be suffering from cause that you don't know. Problems, premature death, not lasting long. So always pray very well for God's deliverance. If you know that this is you I'm talking about, pray that God should deliver you to stop this. Pray that God should show you mercy to stop this. Pray that the grace of God should surround you always. So remember what I said, is not only meeting with someone sexually alone, masturbation, and also watching pornography. It can cause all this. Doing all this alone to yourself, masturbation and pornography, and at the end, in a spirit world, you are doing it with someone spiritually without knowing. You are doing it with someone. That is when they call spiritual wife, spiritual spouse, you know. You are doing it without knowing. You feel that, oh, you are practicing that masturbation alone. You are actually doing it with a spirit. That is why you get that fun. You feel it. You are doing it with somebody without knowing. And it can cause rising and falling. It can bring one down seriously. May God save us all. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe. Share this video to everyone. Remain blessed as always. I'll see you in my next video.